Morning all. Hope you guys are able to hear me and able to see the screen which I'm sharing, right? Can some of you please confirm so that we can proceed further?
Yes, able to hear you.
Great. So what are the topics we discussed in yesterday's class?
How to install the this Eclipse and
How to
JDK download.
okay. What else?
And the introduction of Java. What is JVM and what is JRE and JDK?
Yeah, we have gone through some topics regarding the Java introduction, like what are the features of Java and installation of JDK, installation of Eclipse tool, what is the difference between JVM, JRE, and JDK. And afterwards, we have seen some welcome program in Eclipse, right? So
Yes.
these are the things which we discussed in the previous class on the Friday. Let me share my screen. But before going to that, so is any new joinees there for the batch? Seems like Rajshekhar.
Yeah, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Just introduce
Uh,
yourself to the team, your name, where you are from, how many years of experience you have, everything.
uh, I myself, Rashekar, I am from Hyderabad. I have zero experience in IT field. So as I am passed out in 2023, so I am looking forward to as a tester.
Fine. So it's great. That looks good. So let me share my screen. Hope you guys are able to see my screen now, right?
Here we see the notepad screen.
Yeah, great. So now we can see that these are the concepts which we are going to discuss in the today's session. Data types, variables, and afterwards you can see comments, operators. Okay, all these are the concepts, guys. So this is about Java introduction, installation of Java, installing Eclipse tools, what is the JVM, JRE, JDK, and welcome program. These are somewhat like that. In similarly, we have some topics in the basic topics. If your first 1 to 5 classes are very, very basic topics, if you understand that 1 to 5 classes, then you guys can understand after fifth class, you can understand very easily. Okay. So for example, I want to discuss about inheritance concept. In inheritance concept, I want to create a program. I want to write a program in Eclipse by using the data types, variables, comments, operators. I use all these things to write a program. So you have to know like ABCD in the alphabets. Okay, now we are learning the letters. After fifth program, we will go with the words. After the 10th class, we will go with the sentences. Like that, we can go with. Okay. So let's start. What is meant by data types? Let me open the material. Hope I shared the material, right? Everyone received today.
Yes, sir.
Great. So this material I already shared with you. So I think I'm not sure that Rajshekhar is there in the group or not. If you are not there, please ask the institute persons. They will add you into the group once you confirm your slot. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Fine. So here we can discuss about the data types. Data types is a classification of type of data that a variable or object can hold in the computer programming. So for example, we have a mineral water, right? So in mineral water, we have different names. We have the Kinley brand, we have the Bisleri water, we have some other like black water. We have many variants in the water, right? So the taste will be the same. Everyone, every water, the taste will be same, but we have the different brands. How can you identify the different brands with the bottle what that water is holding, right? In similar way, how can we identify the data? We have the different type of data in the market. Like we have integers, we have characters, we have strings, we have decimal values, and we have different types of data. So how can we define the data with the help of the data type? So in the computer programming language, you need to instruct the machine. Otherwise, the machine can't understand. Machine is not like a human, right? By seeing, machine can't understand that what type of data it is. We have to instruct them. Yes, this is Kinley water. This is Bisleri water. We have to instruct them. Getting my point?
Yes.
Here, Java supports two categories of data types. Java supports two categories of data types. One is primitive data type and next one is non-primitive data type. Primitive data type and next one is non-primitive data type. In primitive data type, again we have integer, character, relational and conditional. Four types. In primitive data type, we have what we have? Integer and next character and next
Flow.
what else? Conditional. What else? Conditional, characters, relational and integer. Total four types. Fourth one is relational. These are the four things we have: integer, character, conditional and relational. Integer, character, conditional and relational. But coming to the non-primitive, we have very important thing. Non-primitive is very, very important. It doesn't mean that primitive is not important. Primitive is also important. Okay. So even if you want to work with the non-primitive, you should be aware about the primitive. Okay. So we have mainly two types. One is string and second one is arrays. Okay. These are the two things. Very, very important. Data types are nothing but which tells that what type of data we are going to holding in the computer programming language is called it as a data type. Remember, so don't by heart any definitions. Okay, in interviews, if someone asks you, for example, Rajshekhar, you are looking for the fresher opportunity. Whenever you are looking for the fresher opportunity, they will ask the basic question: what type of data types we have? How many types of data types we have? What is primitive data type and what is non-primitive data type? What are the comments? How many types of comments we have in Java? What are the operators? How many operators we have in the market for the programming? Okay, these type of basic questions will be asked for the freshers. But if you are experienced candidates, they won't ask the theoretical parts like that. They will ask you to write a program which includes all type of primitive data types. Okay, for example, Sudha or Shravya, Sugna, whoever it is, you guys are looking for experienced opportunities, right? So I have given task you to write a Java program to include all the primitive data types in a single program. So how can you write? So you have to take the integer variables, you have to take the character, you have to take the conditional, you have to take the relational, and you have to accumulate all these data types in a single program. Okay, these type of questions will be asked for the experienced persons, and first type of question will be asked for the freshers candidates. Okay, based on your experience, you should be prepared for the interviews too. Okay, anyway, we can discuss that in the further classes. As of now, just remember that we have two types of data types. One is primitive data type and second one is non-primitive data type. In a primitive data type, we have integer, character, conditional and relational, and non-primitive data type, we have strings and arrays. Okay, so coming to the data types, let's see one by one. Again, in integer, we have four types. We have byte, short, integer, and long integer. Four types of integers we have again. So why it was categorized into the four types of data types? You observe that in the integer itself, we have byte, short, integer, long. So for example, if you want to store any data, if you want to store any data in the integer, you should use either it may be short, long, integer. You can use any of them. You can use any of them. You may have the doubt that, so what is the difference between the byte, short, integer and long? So here, nothing much difference on it. All are integers only. All the data types are holding integers only, but the difference is in size. Difference is in size. What is size? For example, as I said that example, Bisleri and Kinley water, right? So if you want to store that Kinley water, what you need to do? You need the bottle, right? Plastic bottle. Otherwise, you are not able to hold the water. And for example, if you come to the Bisleri water, we have liter water, we have 5 liters bottle, we have liter bottle, we have 20 liters bottle. So you have a, what I can say, you have 5 liter bottle, empty bottle, and you have only 1 liter of water. Okay. So if you fill that 1 liter of water into the 5 liter container, is it good? It's a waste of the container, right? So because 4 liters are empty, only 1 liter is filled in that bottle. Is it or not?
Yes.
Getting my point?
Yes.
In similarly, here, whenever you want to assign some variables, it needs some memory to store. Okay, in the programming, when I declared like int space a equal to 10, for example. Okay, int space a equal to 10. Int means how many bits here? 32 bits. Okay, 32 bits means it's the memory measurement. Okay, bits and bytes are called as the memory measurement. So 8 bits equal to 1 byte. Okay, it is the memory measurement. We are calling it in the programming language. 8 bits equal to 1 byte. If you are aware about any computer networks or some of the data logic subjects in the BTech or degree, then you get to know these basic things. 8 bits equal to 1 byte, right? So here 32 bits means how many bytes? 4 bytes, right? So here for int, the storing value is 32 bits. So it is 4 bytes. But a equal to 10. To store the value of 10, 8 bits is more than enough. 8 bits is more than enough. So if 8 bits is more than enough, what's the waste of memory here? What's the memory wasted here?
24 bits.
24
Bits.
bits, right?
Yep.
So 24 bits memory is wasted here. 24 bits memory is wasted here. Okay, that's why we should choose that memory wisely. For the practice purpose, you can take int a equal to 10. It's not an issue. I'm telling in the real-time scenarios. Okay, so as of now, if you install that Eclipse in your laptop, you guys can practice with int a equal to 10. It won't return any error. So how can we write the program effectively? So here, so what I can see, we should use the utilities properly. We should use the resources properly. Okay, everyone will write the program. For example, even that the person who started that BTech career and they introduced the programming language in that, in the first semester itself, the person can write the program. But what is the difference of that person and you or the person who working on real time in the companies? What is the difference between both? That person also will written the logic correctly and you also written logic correctly. Both logics are same, but what the difference you need to be show? How effectively you guys are writing the program? How effectively you guys are writing the program is the matter here. Okay, this is called the difference between the byte, short, integer, and long. So the difference between them is the size: 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, and 64-bit. Okay, and next one is relational types. Relational types means we have only two types: float and double. Okay, I hope you may are aware about the value of the pi, right? Pi equal to 22/7. Okay, I'm not sure that you guys are remembered in your education time or not. We have a term pi. We have a pi, that pi value is 22/7. So if we take the decimal value, it will come to 3.14, 3.14, 3.14, like that bar it will come, right? So when it come to here, if you are using the float value, it will take only these two. only 2 digits after. Let me take float here. Float equal to 3.14. 3.14. Okay. You can take F here like this. But if you use the double, what you need to do is you need to take everything 14, 14, 14, 14 like that. You should take all the decimal values after point. That's the difference between the float and double. That's the difference between the float and double. Okay. And next one is character. Character is anyway about that we are going to store a single character. So here, char space, you can take any variable name. Okay. Here also we need to take some variables names. Float space a equal to the value is stored in the A, double space B equal to value is stored in the B, char space C equal to single quotations. Within the single quotation, you need to pass some character. I'm passing S here. Okay, by the line should be end with semicolon in the Java. This is the part of the rule which we already discussed in the Friday session in the rules of Java. So next one, string. String means string space and name equal to, it should be there in double quotation. If it is character, it is a single quotation. If it is string, we are going to take a double quotation, Rajashekar. Okay. Clear so far? Up to
Yes.
here?
Yes.
Yeah.
And next one is conditional. Conditional means we are telling the condition is true or false. We need it to be tell, right? So that is Boolean space
Okay.
result equal to true or false. True or false. All these are very important, guys. Don't neglect this. Once the class is done, when you get a free time on that day, please try to go through all the topics. Okay. If you won't learn these topics, you won't understand anything. You won't understand anything. So very, very important topic. In further classes, we are going to automate many things. Even it's for this batch, I included more than previous batches. Okay. Apart from project also, we are going to see many things in this batch. Okay. So if you have gone through every topic, then only you will get to know. Otherwise, it's very difficult to catch the things. Okay. Boolean. And next is non-primitive data type. We have strings and arrays. String I already written here, right? But we have the dedicated class for the strings in this week only. We can discuss the strings over there. And we have the dedicated session for the arrays also. We can discuss the array concepts there. So it's nothing but non-primitive data types are going to be discussed in the dedicated session because those are very, very important. So as of now, you guys are clear with the primitive data types, right? Integer, character, conditional, and relational. Right?
Yes.
And next one, variables. Variables, anything it's already covered in the data type, right? These are called it as variables. What type of data it's telling is data type and what the variable we are storing that value. It's called some data like that bottle is called it as a variable here. So we are storing the water in the bottle. And what type of bottle it is telling is a data type, like Kinley or Bisleri, the brand, what telling is call it as a data type. That bottle is call it as a holder. That is call it as a variable. If you see here, the variable is a container which holds the value while the Java program is executed. Okay, but we have some conditions for the variables, some rules for the variables. You have to see here. Java variables are case sensitive. Case sensitive means you should give that variable's name as small letters only. Otherwise, it won't take it. Okay, it's case sensitive. And must be unique in the scope of declaration. Must be unique in the scope of declaration is nothing but I have declared int space a equal to 30. It doesn't mean that I already assigned a value a equal to 30. But if you want to change the value of a, you can take again a equal to 40. It will works. It's nothing but initially I store the value 30 and afterwards I changed that value from 30 to 40. It was good. But while changing the value, it's not possible to declare again int space a equal to 40. because I already declared the type of data here. It was duplicate, right? So it's an error. So if you want to change the value, you can assign the directly as you already declared the variable a equal to 40. Okay, so that's what they are telling here in this here. Must be unique in the scope of declaration, and variable names must not be exceed 255 characters. Here I have taken the only one character for the length of the variable name. You may have doubts, sir, how long I can take the 255 means. In practice sessions, you won't take 255 characters variable name. Whenever we are working on the real-time projects, then only you guys can catch up with the variable names with long names like 250 characters, 100 characters. We have some names, right, in the project. So it takes some characters. That's why we have a condition up to 255 characters. And in Java, all the variables must be declared before they can be used. For example, here I have taken int space b equal to 40. Now I can see that int c equal to a plus b. What happening here is addition operation is happening here, plus a plus b. So I declared a comma b. I declared a comma b before adding the condition, right? So if I haven't added this, if I haven't declared this, and if I take like int space c equal to a plus b, it will throw an error because I haven't declared a b before. How it will work? It won't work. But if I declare int space a equal to 30, int space b equal to 40, and then we'll go with int c equal to a plus b, then it will work. That's what you are telling. In Java, all the variables must be declared before they can be used. Okay. And the value stored in the variable can be changed during the program execution. We can change like int a equal to 30, a equal to 40. We can change like that. And one more thing I want to discuss here is types of variables. Types of variable. How many types of variables we have? Local variable, instance variable, static variable. So what is meant by local variable? The variables which are local is called it as local variable. Don't tell definitions like this. Local variable is nothing but local variables are declared in methods or blocks. Methods are blocks. Here, for example, I just want to create one program like void space addition, and inside I'm passing some data like int c equal to 20, 10 plus 30. Here, what is the local variable here? C. C is the local variable. I declared the C inside the method add. That is called local variable. But coming to the instance variable means I want to declare inside the class and outside the method. Inside the class, outside the method means you are not aware about the what is meant by class. Don't confuse anything. In further classes, we have a dedication session for what is meant by class and what is meant by object. For just today purpose, just remember that we can declare the class by using the class keyword, class space, and class name we can take. Class name I can take it as a automation. A should be capital. We discussed the class name, first letter should be capital. Automation. And I have open flower brackets and closed flower brackets. And inside the flower brackets, I declare that string space tool equal to Selenium. Okay. So for this automation batch, we selected a tool Selenium, right? So I have taken that as a object variable here. So now I am declaring that void space project, and that method is open. In this method, I have written that like what method we can take. Project is e-commerce. Okay, just for understanding purpose. Okay, if you want to understand very clear here, I will write it in below. It will make you to yeah. So this is the class automation, and I have created the variable over here and method. Inside the method, we can pass some the project related data. Just for syntax purpose, guys. Okay, just understand that this program won't run in the Eclipse. It's just for understanding purpose and for the syntax declaration I have declared here. Okay, like this. And we need to end the class also, right? So here this open and close for the method and this open and close for the method. So if you see that instant variable, it means this is the tool variable. I declared inside the class only, but outside the method. This is the method scope. These lines are the method scope. Here tool is declared outside the method, right? And inside the class. This is the class scope. Okay, then it is called it as a instance variable. Instance variable. Clear about the instance variable?
Yes.
What about others?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. Next, static variable. Static variable is also like same here only, but here what the difference here is, let me write it freshly here. Void space add. I'm taking the method here and inside the method int space a equal to 10 and int space b equal to 20 and int c equal to a plus b. This is the logic we have here, right? So for example, if I want to change the value of a here again, I can take a equal to 40. It won't throw any error. So it's nothing but I can change the value of a many times, right? So, but here if I declared as a static, it was a fixed one. It's not possible to change the value of a. I declared that static means it's a constant and it's a fixed one. If I try to change the a equal to 40 again, it will throw an error. That's the difference between the static and normal one. Hope you're clear.
Yes.
So let me open an Eclipse and we'll show it there practically, get an idea. Hope you guys are clear so far. What type of variables we have, what type of data types we have, what exactly we are calling a data types, what exactly we are calling the variables, three types. Very, very important. These two things are very, very important, variables and data types, to understand the further concepts. It's loading. Wait a minute, guys. Yeah, it's open. So we already created a project in the previous class, right? Batch 21. We created a project here. Under the project, I have created a Java basic program. And today we can write one more program, addition. Come to the new and come to the class here. And I'm going to write here that name as a addition. And I need public static void main and click on the finish. Now this basic syntax is created here. Now what I can do is int space a equal to 30. Okay. So I just want to print a value, system dot out dot print ln. There I'm passing the value a. It will print the value of a now. Control S, saved the program and run edition.java. You can see 30 is printed here. So I just printed the value a here. But now I just want to change that a value to 50. So if you print this, what will be the output? 50 will be printed. But if I make here that int variable is a static, for example. Okay. So if you run this program, what will be the output?
30.
It will throw an error. Why? You can read the error here. Illegal modifier for parameter, only final is perimeter, is nothing but when you declare that variable as the static, you are not supposed to change anything here. Getting clear or not about the static variable?
Yes.
Yeah. Clear.
Can take this and you guys can run it again. 30. Okay. So next, comments. Let me write addition operation here and then we can int space b equal to 20. So here I will write the logic in the print statement a plus b. A plus b, it will print it. So what you can write here is, you can do all operations, addition, multiplication, division, subtraction. You can see, I'm taking a message here, addition of a and b is. Okay, just copy this and paste it for subtraction, multiplication, division. So here I can write it here as subtraction, multiplication, and we are going to paste one more thing, division. How many of you are aware about the modulus? Any one of you? What exactly modulus will do? A minus b, and then we can take a into b, and then we can take a by b, and then we can take modulus. Modulus means this percentile symbol. You can take here plus icon. Why plus icon? It's a concatenation symbol. You can see this. Like that, you can take the logics, which will run out. Here, plus is nothing but to concatenate the expression. Let me run it. Oh, no error will throw. Let me check it if it's throw any error. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, expression is missing here, right? That's the reason wrong output came here. So now you can run it. You can see the exact output. So you can see a plus b means a value 30, b value 20, 30 plus 20, 50. Addition of two numbers 50. Subtraction of a and b 30 minus 20 10. Multiplication of a and b 30 into 20 200. Division of a by b. Division means coefficient will be printed. Coefficient means 21s are 20. The remainder will be 10, right? So here the coefficient is 1. Modulus of a comma b means here remainder is going to be printed. Remainder is 10. Clear about this program? Clear or not?
Yes, clear.
Yes, sir.
Let me take it as a arithmetic. So we have done all operations, right? We can take class as a arithmetic. So I need to change that.
That's
Rename
ARI.
file to arithmetic. Okay. So now the error will be resolved. This is about the arithmetic operation. And what exactly comments is? Comments means you have 80 lines of code here, right? But I am the manager and I gave a order to do only addition and subtraction. Is nothing but no need to delete all the remaining 3 lines, right? You just comment. You can make those lines dead by using the comments. So we have two types of comments. One is single line comment. Single line comment is nothing but you can make that line dead for single line and multiple line. Multiple line comment. Single line comment means like, for example, I just want to comment only multiplication of a and b. I can use 2 backslashes. It will be turned into the green color. If I run this program now, this multiplication won't come in the output. You can see. Sorry, 1 minute. I need to save. Could not find the loadman class Java basic programs dot addition. I have taken arithmetic, right? Java basic programs. Okay. MS Java programs. Yeah, you can see multiplication is missing here, right? I just commented. But if I want to comment multiple lines, I want to comment from multiplication to modulus, backslash and star, and by the end of the line star, backslash. These 3 lines are commented. Now, if I run this program, only addition and subtraction will come to the picture in console. Yeah, here you can see. This is the single line and multiple line comments. And in real time, how it will works means we have 100 test cases. Out of 100 test cases, I don't want two test cases. Okay, for this test run. So if I delete that code, I need to write again, right? So without deleting, just commenting, just making that statements dead. Getting my point? Clear or not, guys?
Clear.
Okay. Next one is operators. Operators is also very, very important. Operators means yeah, we have arithmetic operator, we have relational operator, we have assignment operator, and we have logical operator. So far we see addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, modulus, right? What increment and decrement operator is? We have arithmetic operator, we have logical operator, and we have conditional operator, and we have assignment operator. Okay, these are the 4 major operators we have. In arithmetic, you guys already aware about the plus will be there, minus will be there, multiplication will be there, and division will be there, and then modulus will be there, and next one is increment, and next one is decrement. Here increment means a equal to 4 I assigned. Now I used the operator a plus plus. A plus plus means we can write it in another way also. So a equal to a plus 1. This is an expression. Either you can write it as a plus plus or else a equal to a plus 1. In shortcut, we are writing it as a plus plus. So what is the value of a here? Here A is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 is going to be assigned to the operator. Okay, now what is the value of A here? By the end, 5, right? Now if I use the decrement operator A minus minus, can anyone tell what is the value of A?
Equals
What is the value of A?
5.
5. Here the value of A is 5. 5 minus 1, 4.
4.
4 is the final value of A now. Okay, this is the decrement operator. Increment operator and decrement operator we are going to use in the loops concept. Okay, so don't worry, to crack an interviews, we can see intense workout on the programming. Okay, so Java programs, you guys can easily crack if you practice all these programs. And next one, relational means comparison operators. So I'm comparing you. For example, I'm comparing freshers with experienced candidate. Okay, so I'm the HR. I have two conditions that it doesn't mean that that person should have greater than or equal to 4 years of experience. It's nothing but the person should have either 4 or greater than 4. I'm taking greater than or equal to. And the person should not have more than 1 year of education gap. Not equal to education gap is 2 years or greater than 2 years. Like that, we are going to take a relational operators. And next one, assignment operators means we are assigning something. So like we can take in assignment operator, A equal to 10. This is one of the assignment. I'm assigning value 10 to the A. But we have different types in assignment operator. A plus equal to 10. What is the meaning of this? A plus equal to 10 means A equal to A plus 10. Getting my point? So you can assign the value, you can add this value 10 to the A value and then you can assign. You can see here, first what will be there? Addition symbol will be there. First you need to do the addition operation and then you can assign. Okay, in similar way for subtraction, multiplication also same thing. So first symbol is subtraction. First you need to do the subtraction operation and then you can assign that value. First to do the multiplication and then you can assign the value. Okay, this is assignment operator. In further classes, we can execute many programs on it. Don't worry and don't confuse. Just see the things. So what type of operators we have? You already know these arithmetic operators in the mathematics, right? Relational also you know. And these logical operators also you know in the physics. Like we have AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, right? So AND means you need to verify the two conditions. AND or both we are verifying the two conditions. R means if any of the one condition is true, we will go inside that loop and we are going to verify the code. And under means the both conditions should be satisfied. Then only we can go inside and then we can work on it. Getting my point? Clear or not, guys?
Yes, we are clear.
Any more doubts so far? I'm not sure how many of you people are created an accounts in the Eclipse. Hope everyone is created, right? Let me call out the names. Vamsi, have you created Eclipse account? Have you installed?
As of now, no.
Okay, just try to install by today. And the next, don't left the class, guys. I don't scold if you haven't installed. I'm just asking. Okay. Suguna, you?
I've installed just Java and I'll install the Eclipse tonight. So
Okay, great. Sravishri?
Sir, installation is still pending. I'll do it today.
Okay. Srivani? Okay, fine. Rajshekhar, hope you joined in the today class only. Please try to install it and try to join in the group as soon as possible as we am sharing the materials also in that group. So just reach out institute people and confirm your slot in it. Okay.
Okay.
And I see that Vamsi, this is the first class for you. Or have you joined before in the demo sessions?
Not a first class.
Okay, great. Fine. And Sudha, you also installed. Okay, great. Or Minita. Minita is the new one, right?
Yes.
So I didn't hear this
Yeah.
name before.
Yes, I'm new. Today
Uh,
is my
just
first time. Yes.
hope you
But I
understand
have,
everything, right? Which I explained.
yes, I understand. And I have Eclipse installed already. So,
Okay, great. Just introduce yourself to the batch, that your name, where you are from, and how many years of experience you have. Are you looking for experience with job or fresher jobs?
sure. Yeah, so hello everyone. My name is Minita. I'm joining from Canada. And yeah, I have uh, lots of experience, but in QA particularly. So I was in different domain previously, and then moved to QA a couple years ago, and now I'm currently working with Tech Mahindra as QA specialist, but mainly doing manual, right? So I have some experience in automation, but not a lot. Focus so join this training mainly to learn Selenium more, right? And
Okay,
yeah, I
great.
have lots of diverse background. I have done C and Python coding a lot, and yeah, so of course Java, have some background in Java, but would like to learn more.
Great, great, great. So fine. So please try to install this Eclipse and JDK into
Yeah.
your things. But if any one of you are missed, just go through the recordings. Demo 1 and demo 2 were discussed about the JDK and Eclipse installation. So just go through it. In the first class, we discussed about the installation, not demo sessions. In this Friday session, yeah, yesterday session, I think we discussed. Just go through it and install and make it ready in your laptop. Further classes, we are going to do a lot in the Eclipse. Okay. And if you have any doubts, reach out me. Feel free to reach out your or to ask your doubts. Okay. So thank you all for joining. Have a nice day. Any doubts?
So I have one question actually.
Okay.
Uh, because I saw your demo sessions, couple of them saw the videos on YouTube, and then from there I came to know about your training, right? So I'm just wondering how many weeks approximately the plan to go through the Java's core Java and then Selenium.
So it will be there almost 15 days for the Java, and
15
afterward,
days for the
yeah,
Java. Okay,
after the Java, we'll go with Selenium and framework directly.
okay. And then the support will be provided for the
Yeah.
like any mock interviews for job search or that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. There is a dedicated session in this course where we can discuss how to apply for the jobs and how to create a cover letter, how to create a resume, maybe one or two classes. So, and
Okay,
apart from that, if you guys are interested, you can give your names to the institute for the mock interview by the end of the course, so that the institute people will plan a mock interview for you.
okay. There will be mock interview, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, okay, okay.
It's not
Sounds
for
good.
all.
Thank you.
If the people who are interested, for them only they are conducting a mock interviews. Okay. So just if you guys
Okay,
are interested, you can give out your names by the end of the course. I will call out in one class to give your names by the end of the batch. At that time, you can give it.
okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you.